World of YouTube Tip here with another What the F moment. And I am sad to say once again, here we are talking about the Delphi case and nonsense. Now, two podcasters have a tip on the Delphi, Indiana case. But mind you, you look it up, it's disappointing. I mean, I am not gonna rag on these podcasters too much, whatever. But it's just when stuff like this comes out and happens, it's like, and you get your hopes up. You sit there and think and wonder, why do people even do this? I mean, yeah, I gotta get up there and say what I have to say because of the simple fact of, my thoughts and theories and ideas compared to these, say, like, false or senseless titles that come up. I mean, it is. It's just, it gets you shake your head moment. And podcasters receive tip on Indiana State Police search of riverbed. Now, if you're thinking of the riverbed where these girls went missing, and that's what I thought right away. Oh, what, someone dropped something in the riverbed and they found some evidence? No. And it's stuff like this that makes me do my videos because, I mean, I'm sorry. It's just titles like these shouldn't be even used, let alone, investigations like this shouldn't even be talked of. Because for one, the riverbed they're talking about is 40 miles away from this murder scene. I mean, don't get me wrong, something could have or may have floated down of evidence that far. Maybe, but 40 miles? Maybe, but I don't know. But not only that, it ain't got nothing to do with anything, say, possible from the murder scene. Now, we are going back, not to Ron Logan. Now we're going back to Anthony Snots Klein. Now, just because he lived maybe, let's see, Peru, Indiana, searching the Wabash River in Peru, but just a few miles from where Anthony Snots once lived, Klein was arrested 2 years ago, child porn charges, but believed to have communicated with German through a fake social media app that we all know about. Account, sorry. And shortly before the girls were killed. But in all due, I do believe the guy had no communication or talk to these girls. Because because of the simple fact when that guy said that he was getting annoyed with one of the girls, let alone meeting up and them not telling him where they were. Now, you just think about that. If these girls didn't tell him where they were to meet up with him, how would he have gone there to kill him? And obviously the real killer, right, is the one that got a hold of him. For them not to send an address or any type of, message to Anthony Snots. All right, I will admit the guy, right, And I've said it before, I don't think he had contact, but obviously he did. But I'm for damn sure he was not the only one off these websites or, Snapchat that was communicating with these girls. And if one was annoying him, how about the thought theory idea that one of the girls said, how about we go meet this guy type thing instead of that guy? Because he sounds like a real jerk. Okay. Type thing, right? And Mr. Snots is probably, saying, oh, whatever, that girl's annoying, whatever. Even if he did have intentions to hook up, or whatever. But just to find something down where he used to live. Yes. I'm going to be on the tip of my toes waiting for this find. Or whatever they come out with. Even if they come out with it. What if they don't come out with it? Supposedly something's in the river and they're searching. And if something does come out, only one can just imagine what this would be. Maybe a junk, one of them throwaway cell phones. If the killer happened to went upriver, which I'd think that would take 40 miles to walk, and to dispose of something, that would be ludicrous. Or if he drove there through something. Now, there could be one possible thing, that if he knew, if somehow Mr. Anthony Snots did know about someone meeting up with the girls, but was trying to get with them, but they didn't. And the killer, like I said, what if the killer did know of Anthony Snots? And right, if he did take off that day, but he could have also been in the search and rescue squad looking for the bodies that next same day. And then when everything was cleared and he made sure everything was cleared, then he went off, took evidence, drove to near Anthony Snots. If he knew of him or knew him, to pin it on him, say so. But all in all, this is just another article to get everybody's hopes up. And of course, I'm going to be keeping on. What did they find in the river? What did they find in the river? I want to really know. But if it comes up to be just something from maybe, say so, another case, then right, these two podcasters went off and made this just to make it look like, oh, they're down there, Anthony Snot's house. He's the killer. Oh, man. Lion and tigers and bears, oh, my. Oh, man. See what I mean? Where they keep running into dead ends and they got to throw something, the monkey wrench into the gears to screw it up again. Now, is this the state police that was on the case, or is this the state police that is the new crew on the case, or is this just the state police in another case? Whatever the case may be. If the tipster knows so much, why ain't they saying for that case or this case or something else? But then again, they don't know nothing because they just see state troopers in a river. If that's the case. But unbelievably, man, reading this article was very disappointing. Back to Anthony Snots. And, the only thing we can wait for now is what they were looking for. So this is another hook to the families, to the people, to, everybody into this case and got their eyes open and waiting for the next clue to, catch that goddamn killer. And all we get is this. And rightfully could be just another case they're looking into. Maybe found another dead body, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But if there is some reason that the killer, Mr. BG, happened to get down in that area near, supposedly near Anthony Snots, somehow just some way got down that way by Mr. Anthony Snots. Yes, I am very interested to see what they have found. Let alone who put what there. Or maybe what floated there, you never know. And I mean, Peru, Indiana is where Anthony Snots lived. In fact, this bridge is only a few miles away from where he lived with his father. But I don't know, man. Not been named a suspect, though, but he was in it and he contacted him. It just leaves you shaking, man. It's just, what the... And when stuff like this comes up, search the riverbed, search of the riverbed. Right, 40 miles away. I mean, that would be ridiculously ludicrous if Bridge Guy happened to just go 40 miles away to dump something. 40 miles away to plant something on Anthony Snots. Whatever the case may be, this is like clickbait or whatever you call that crap. This is like that. Get you sucked in. Just like the commercials or your scam calls. Suck you right in. And it's disgusting. I hate when this stuff comes up. Because, I mean, if you're going to like the state police, let these people come out and say stuff like this. At least have something from the state police to really back up what they're talking about. So people ain't led into this mouse and cat chase game in the maze, Atari, mind you. Leaving everybody running into brick walls. And, if you're going to solve this case, then solve it already. Not just go here, there, everywhere and get a tip and 40 miles away and whatever you found. I mean, if the killer did do something 40 miles away, and if they're putting out that they found something, well, hopefully he's shaking in his effing boots. But, I don't know, I find it hard to believe that whatever this search and whatever they found, I find it hard to believe it's got 40 miles to do with this case. And anything that will solve it. But, once again, we're led into this mouse hole. Two poor girls still seeing no justice. And stupid articles keep coming out. And I mean, yeah, here we go. Now we're back to Anthony Snots. All right. What a joke. Are they going to make up their mind? First it's Ron Logan. Now we're back to Anthony Snots. Why don't we go back to the other guy that looks like a prune face, friggin' no tooth. I'm not talking about Sean Harmon either, but that other douchebag they were talking about. Oh my God. And then you got the other guy that killed the girl. There's so many suspects in this case. I can't remember the names. And it's getting to be a friggin' joke every time they bring up the past. It's time to move forward and see what the hell else you're gonna find besides idiots that have done nothing yet. So, I mean, like I said, back to Ron Logan. Back to this guy now. Which one is it? Someone want to make up my mind? But anyways, it's tough looking at this picture. It's tough. Anybody, they're just an image lost in time now. Stuck in the friggin' frozen in time. And that's very sad, man. Like I always say, BG, yeah, you're just a big piece of S. And to take on little innocent girls, whether they had a bad reputation or the family had a bad reputation or not, anybody that harms the weak, the innocent, is nothing but a big pansy. You ain't no man. You're a he, she, pansy. So with that being said, I taunt you, boy. Little boy, that's all you are. Little man, this big. You like to crush your head. Crush it. Why don't you come meet a real man? PG. Be safe, folks. Take care. Out.